Okay, welcome to part 3 when I'm gonna talk about bass. I let's have a listen. So as you could hear, I had only one bass track, which is the amped track. I didn't have the DI, which made me quite upset because I like to use the DI tracks just to have some more control over the bass and what's going on, if it's the distortion, if it's saturation, if it's boosting, cutting, I don't know, shifting. Definitely the DI track is better for it. As you can see, all the inserts have been bypassed. You've heard the original bass. Now what I have done is, because I didn't have a DA track and I wasn't exactly happy with the sound of a bass, I duplicated the track. First I've done the sub bass track, and the other one I left quite high, just because for that bite, for that top end on the bass. So let's listen to the sub bass first. First of all, I've used the Saturn to saturate it with a clean tape. Quite a big boost, almost 9 dBs. Drive also on 50%, and presence, it might not be doing too much, but I still can hear it, and that little tiny tinkle on the top of that sub bass is still there. Next in the chain, of course, the Fabfilter's Pro Q2. 23 and below had to go off, for the same reason why we've done it with the kick. Little tiny boost around 50, and of course cut everything below 285 ish, with a very slow slope. 6 dB per octave still leaves a little bit of the top end. Let's bypass it. Unbypass it, I mean. Again, all that hiss in a very high register is gone. The next one in the chain was a compressor, which does quite a lot, sometimes even a 6 dB compression, on a clean style, which I really like, and I think it was really suitable for this sub bass track. Does a very good job. Oversampling is off, and look ahead is on. The look ahead is about, let me check, 2.77 milliseconds. So that's what I've done with the sub bass. As you can hear, this one will have also a bit of a Saturn. Again, one tube on the bottom, clean tape with the boost, and 16, almost 17% drive. I love Saturn. This is so versatile tool. You can do absolutely everything with it. The next in the chain, of course, Pro C2. This compressor is doing quite a lot for the not bust track 5.5, sometimes 6, just to glue it together. And it goes all to the bass, where I have another instance of Pro Q2. Every time the bass, because the keynote is A, hit the A, I had a lot of ringing, a lot of resonance in it, so I had to cut it off. Same situation here on D. and of course 570 also quite a bit of cut. So this is the bass with the I'm not sure if you can hear it, but it does a lot for me. Another compression just to glue it together, and another compressor. However, this one is doing quite a different job. What this compressor does is just ducks the bass whenever the kick comes in. This one is as a side chain, and I think we all know how to use the side chain, how to side chain the bass to a kick. This compressor does exactly that. Okay, let's move to the orchestra and also vocal. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you with the next tutorial.